I'm Richard Southern in the 680 newsroom with a look back at some of the big business news stories of the past week. Great week for Bay Street, one of the best we've seen in quite some time. TSX with a 1.9% gain this week. Price of oil coming back to life at a 4-month high, getting close to $51. Financial stocks were strong as the U.S. Central Bank signaled there'll be another American interest rate hike this week. Price of gold also higher, reflecting more nervousness regarding the tensions between the U.S. and North Korea. Big news in the retail space, the troubled retail space. Toys R Us filed for bankruptcy this past week. It's 1,600 stores, including the 82 in Canada. Most of them will remain open during the creditor protection process. What's really hurt Toys R Us? Amazon, big competition from them. Walmart, discounted toys, use them as a loss leader to bring parents in. Toys R Us also has a ton of debt on the books, about $5 billion left over from a leveraged buyout a couple of years ago. The Toys R Us bankruptcy could sink Barbie. She might have to pack up her dream house and get out of town. You see, Mattel, which makes Barbie, it's one of the most important suppliers to Toys R Us. They do a lot of business with Toys R Us, and Barbie has already been hurting. Sales are already down. Traders are betting against Mattel stock, short interest in that stock through the roof this week, so could be bad for Barbie. Here's an interesting one. Business in the condom industry is falling quite quickly, and it's not because people are having less protected sex, but analysts believe it's because millennials are having less sex. Younger people, it seems, more interested in their cell phones these days. Yeah, more interested in playing with their cell phones than, say, doing other things. Trojan sales down 3.4% last month. Mercury Research also says it could be the case that condom sales are down because millennials are living more at home with their parents. Cornell University out with an interesting study this past week showing the links to alcohol use and performance at work, especially for younger people coming out of college and university. It found heavy drinking 6 times a month reduced the chance of a new graduate landing a job by 10%. Each individual episode of student binge drinking lowered the chance of full-time employment by 1.4%. Not just a problem for young people, though. Up to 40% of accidents at work either involve or are related to alcohol use. Well, finally, food brands these days are rushing to kick out artificial colors and flavors from their products. But one brand is putting them back in. It's Trix cereal. Silly rabbit Trix are for kids. It is going to start using artificial dyes and colors again 2 years after General Mills removed them. The company had switched to things like turmeric and strawberries for the color, but apparently consumers miss the bright neon color that the cereal once had, and so the artificial colors, they're going back in. In the 680 newsroom, Richard Southern, City News.